in a way, there's only one thing to do to see that all these feelings of emotions or whatever, they appear, and you don't have to go. You just let them be and see.
No, but you can do a little bit more than that, than just letting them be. If all these feelings and emotions are arising, they're arising on behalf of I. I feel upset. I feel unlovable. I feel lonely. I feel depressed. I feel jealous. I feel angry. I feel anxious. I feel hurt. It's always I. If you look at all these feelings, it's always I that feels them. Who is this I? Who is the one that is hurt or upset or lonely or depressed?
That was my question.
So, in other words, don't just say to yourself, oh, all my upset, my hurt, my anxiety appears in awareness. That's like putting a sticky plaster over it. It's like giving yourself a lollipop to suck on. It'll last for 10 minutes, but it won't relieve you of suffering. So be a little bit more explorative.
Yeah, that was my question, actually.
Okay, so this is the answer. Take that I, be interested not in the depression, in the loneliness, in the despair, in the anxiety. Don't be interested in the particular feeling, be interested in the I. Because it is the I that is common to all of these feelings. Is it not I, the same I that is angry, upset, lonely, jealous, depressed, etc.? Who is that I? What is this I? You find that because I is the central character in the drama of your feelings. Find the nature of that I. Don't say I doesn't exist. No, you exist. You are, yes? You know the experience, I am. Now, find out its nature. Find out the nature of I. Is this I depressed, angry, lonely, etc.? Find its nature. Explore it. Take the thought I and follow in your experience whatever it is that the word I truly refers to. To begin with, it'll take you inwards into the body. It takes us either inwards into the mind or inwards into the body. But all we find in the so-called mind are thoughts and images. All we find in the body are sensations. So go further than that, because I am the one that is aware of those. So go further. In other words, we don't really go inwards towards the I. We don't go outwards towards the world. We don't go into the body or the mind. But nevertheless, I is is who we are. Go there. Find it. Find its nature.
Yes, that's...
The discovery of what I essentially am takes care of all these feelings.
Yes, in fact, when there is this exploration to find this I, it seems at first the body, the images, but then looking deeper, and there isn't nothing. There isn't. I can't find an I. There is a body. There are thoughts. But something separate that is having something else is unfindable.
Yes, it's unfindable, and yet it is your experience that I am aware. Yes, when you find a thought, you are aware of that thought.
Yes.
When you find a sensation, I am aware of this sensation. When you have a feeling, I am aware of this feeling. If you're deeply depressed, I am aware of being deeply depressed. If you're lonely, I am aware of being lonely. So, I am aware is common to all your feelings. Yes?
Yes, it's the only thing common to...
So be interested in the experience of being aware, because I am aware. I am, that is being, aware, that is aware. These are the two essential qualities of myself. I am aware. Just range now over your entire experience. Go anywhere you want in your experience. And every object that you meet, just say, I am aware of this sound. I am aware of this sight. I am aware of this sensation. I am aware of this taste. I am aware of this thought. I am aware pervades your experience. Yes?
Absolutely.
It's
yes.
never absent. It's
Never.
the common denominator of all experience. And it is the only common denominator of all experience. Be interested in that. Be interested in the experience of being aware. Our culture has systematically ignored the experience of being aware. I asked last night, did anybody at school or university, was anybody's attention drawn to the experience of being aware? Isn't that incredible?
It's crazy.
It is the most important element of experience. It's the only element of experience that is not superfluous. You know, the sight of the world is not essential. Some people don't have the sight of the world or the sound of the world.
But awareness.
Thoughts, they're so superfluous that they disappear every few seconds. The experience of being aware is the most important, the most primary, the most intimate element of experience, and yet our culture has systematically ignored it. At its peril, of course.
Definitely.
So be interested in that. All our lives we've spent being interested in thoughts and feelings, and be interested in the experience of being aware.
Yes.
And discover its nature. It is one thing to discover I am aware or I am awareness. That is not enlightenment. It's the first step. I thought I was a cluster of thoughts and feelings. I am that which knows them. I am that which is aware of them. I am awareness. Awareness. Ness means the presence of, or the being of. So awareness just simply means the presence of that which is aware. That is what I am. Now, what is the nature of that awareness is the next question. Does it come and go? Does it have any limits? Is it temporary? Is it stained by any experience? Can it be agitated? If we start to explore the nature of this awareness that we have discovered ourselves to be, this exploration, it takes us deeper and deeper and deeper into ourself. And at some stage there is this recognition of what we essentially are. And that doesn't put an end overnight to all the old beliefs and feelings. As we said, I can't remember this morning or last night, these beliefs and feelings have a momentum to them. The beliefs are relatively quick to change, but the feelings have a much deeper root, and they're rooted in the body. So long after we have a genuine understanding of our true nature, and most of our beliefs have been cleared up, the feeling of being a temporary finite self still remains. And that's why as the week goes on, we'll pay more and more attention to the feeling of separation in the body, because it is the deeper root of the separate self. So be interested in the experience of being aware. What is its nature? Where did it come from? Did it come from somewhere? Did it start? Does anything change it or modify it?
It's quite mind-blowing.
This recognition that what I essentially am, which is the experience of the non-objective experience of being aware, is never stained by experience. is never harmed or hurt or agitated. It doesn't begin. It wasn't born. It doesn't end. It's not going to die. And it's not an extraordinary experience that is reserved for 1 in a million enlightened sages. Everybody has the experience, I am aware. Yeah, if we were to go out onto the streets now and ask anybody, are you aware? They would, as long as they understood the question, they would pause and they go, yes, I'm aware. That comes from an experience
Yes.
of being aware. But what is it that has the experience of being aware?
Just itself.
Itself. It's not known by another kind of awareness.
No.
It is self-knowing, self-luminous. It knows itself by itself. There is no distance between itself and itself. That is why when all 7 billion of us are asked the question, am I aware? Pause. Yes. Where do we have to go to get that yes? We don't have to go anywhere. We just go to where we are. We go to what we are, which is right there. It's so obvious. Yes, I am aware. How do I know that I am aware? Because I, the I that is aware, knows that it is aware. I am that I am. I am that which is aware that I am. It's available to everyone. If animals could talk, and we asked animals, they would say the same thing.
Yes.
If your dog or your cat or your chicken or your fish could speak, and we asked them, are you aware? It would pause. Yeah.
It's the most fairest thing in the world.
It's absolutely. It's the most fairest thing in the world. And there's so much significance to what you've just said. It is the place, it is the fact where true equality, where true fairness resides. And if we ever want justice in the world, we have to start with that which is truly shared amongst people. The fact of experience that doesn't depend on whether we believe in Moses or Jesus or Muhammad or nobody at all. Or if we want true justice and peace in the world, we have to go back and back and back till we find what is it that we all have in common that is indisputable, that has nothing to do with our race, our gender, our beliefs, our location, or our level of intelligence, our level of health, our level of wealth. What is it that is truly shared? That is the place from which true justice, true peace begins.
Thank you.